Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sindhu. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's topic is an important one, that is nutrition during pregnancy. So a healthy mom is equal to a healthy baby. You should all know that already. So when you're pregnant, you should make sure that you're eating a lot of nutritious food because it directly reflects on the baby's brain and body development. And if you are healthy and if you've had a lot of nutritious food during the 9 months, then your delivery process is going to be a little easy on you. You will be able to take that pain and you'll be able to heal better. So yeah, so today I'm mentioning everything that you need to eat so that you are all healthy and fit. So the first thing that I want to mention is folic acid. This nutrient is pregnancy's superhero. So a lot of women are prescribed folic acid even before they conceive, and also through the 9 months after they've conceived. So folic acid helps in the brain and spinal cord development of your baby, and it avoids of the birth defects. So make sure that you're getting a lot of folic acid in your diet. So the things that you should be eating to get folic acid is spinach. So spinach contains a lot of folic acid. Then there are cereals like wheat and barley, and then there's citrus fruits like orange and lemon, and a lot of citrusy foods. You can Google it. So these things contain folic acid. So make sure that you're getting a lot of folic acid in your diet, and also you're taking folic acid tablets that your doctor has prescribed to you. So the second thing that I want to mention is calcium. So calcium helps in your baby's bone development. So make sure that you're consuming enough calcium, because if you are not consuming enough calcium, then the fetus is going to draw calcium from your body reserves, and you're going to end up in calcium deficiency. So that's not a good thing. That's going to cause a lot of health issues in the longer run. So make sure that you're eating food with calcium, and a lot of calcium contents in it. So if your doctor has prescribed calcium tablets, please take that regularly. And thing that you should keep in mind is, for better absorption of calcium by your body, you should also have vitamin D. So you can observe that your calcium tablet also has the content of vitamin D in it. That is because vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium efficiently. So make sure that you're getting enough vitamin D through your diet, or you're taking supplements of vitamin D when you're taking supplements of calcium as well. So the things that you should be including in your diet to get calcium is milk and other dairy products like cottage cheese and butter and cheese in general. And soya beans. Soya beans are extremely rich in calcium, so you can have soya beans or soya milk. And then there are seeds like poppy seeds and sesame seeds, which has calcium in it. So that, and almonds are a great reserve of calcium as well, so you can have almonds. Third nutrient is iron. Iron is important because they make RBCs, and RBCs are the ones that circulate oxygen throughout your body and also gives oxygen to your baby. Make sure that you're not deficient of iron and you're consuming food which has a lot of iron in it. And also for better absorption of iron from by your body, you need vitamin C. So when you're consuming something with iron in it, also consume something that has vitamin C so that your body absorbs that iron better. The food that you need to include to get iron is dried beans, peas, dried apricots has a lot of iron in it, and also poultry and fish. The thing that I'm mentioning is protein. Protein is called as builder's nutrient because it has the ability to form tissues. So good amount of protein in your body will result in good muscle weight of your baby and yourself as well. So make sure that you're getting a lot of protein. A lot of things that we eat already has protein in it, so make sure that you're getting enough of it. Cereals, lentils and meat in general has protein, so make sure you're getting more of that. And also dates is rich in protein, so if you're craving for something sweet and you have gestational diabetes, make sure that you're eating dates instead of sugary sweets. So next thing I want to mention is eating food with healthy fat and also eating food with fiber. So healthy fat is good fat, for example, like the ones you get in avocado, then there is ghee, then there is sunflower seeds. These things give you that good fat which will give a lot of energy to your body. So during pregnancy a lot of energy is required because your baby is again taking a lot of nutrition from your own body. So you should make sure that you're getting that healthy fat. So also eat food which has a higher fiber content, because a lot of women during pregnancy go through constipation. So make sure that you're getting enough fiber in your body so that you don't face that. You can include oats and sweet potato and fiber rich food in general. Now I'm going to talk about the things that you need to completely avoid during your pregnancy. The first thing is alcohol. No matter what percentage of alcohol there is in your beverage, please try to avoid drinking that. It's not good for your baby. Second thing is a reduction in the amount of caffeine intake. Not be able to avoid your daily coffee. So even if you're not able to avoid, make sure that your coffee is not that strong. Unpasteurized milk or any dairy products. So people who have a practice of directly opening the packet and drinking milk from that, it's a very bad practice during your pregnancy. Anything that is unpasteurized might not be safe for your baby if it contains any harmful bacteria. So make sure that you are boiling your milk, you're boiling your water, anything, any liquid that you are drinking, make sure that it is pasteurized and you have it. The next thing that I want to mention is cold cut meats. So if you're somebody who's stocks upon frozen and cold cut meats, make sure that you avoid that. Please get fresh meat and prepare your food. Cook the meat thoroughly so that it is free from all sorts of viruses and bacteria. Next thing is eating salads from outside. So anything that is uncooked is not safe. If it has any kind of bacteria and virus, it might lead to food poisoning. So make sure that if you're eating salad, you prepare it at home, you wash everything, you wash your fruits and vegetables well, and you make salad at home which is healthier and which is more hygienic. The next thing is eating fish with high mercury content can be poisonous for your baby. So make sure that you avoid eating fish that has high mercury content in it. You can google what kinds of fish actually has high mercury content, so try to avoid that kind. And the last thing I want to mention is uncooked food and uncooked egg. So anything that is uncooked is not good, if you're especially if you're eating from outside. So make sure that you cook everything well, and anything that is bad is already killed during that cooking process. And uncooked egg is something that you need to avoid just to be on a safer side. A lot of food like chocolate mousse, and then there is cookie batter which is put in the ice cream, these things contain uncooked egg. So if you're pregnant, you make sure that you avoid those things, and you eat everything that is well cooked and which is hygienic and healthy. So during pregnancy, you guys, you're allowed to put on weight, you're asked to put on weight, you're asked to eat for two. That doesn't mean that you eat a lot of junk food. When you're eating food during your pregnancy, the first thing that you have to think about is your own body, and then there is your baby inside you which might get affected. So I have through my personal experience, I'm saying, ate from a very well-known place, not from a roadside food stall. I ate a chaat from a good place, and I ended up having food poisoning in the 8th month of pregnancy, which led to a lot of dehydration because of diarrhea and vomiting. And it was extremely scary, and you cannot take medicines, strong medicines, when you're pregnant, because it's going to go to your baby as well. So doctors, they do not usually prescribe antibiotics or strong medicines during pregnancy, because it's again not safe for your baby. So make sure that you don't get to that phase. You learn from my mistakes. I'm telling you my experience. So make sure that you're eating everything hygienic and you're eating everything healthy. Do not try to put on a ton of weight, because it's very difficult to shred that weight post pregnancy. And also eat everything that is healthy and nutritious, because your baby is going to come out all healthy if you're eating good food during your pregnancy. Make sure that you're eating a lot of good fruits, vegetables and dry fruits when you're pregnant. End of the day, you want your baby to be healthy and to be born without any birth defects. So make sure that you're not putting on weight by eating a lot of junk food or unhealthy food, and you're eating a lot of healthy nutritious food which is going to benefit your own body and your baby as well. Make sure that you have that kind of energy and nutrition in your body to go through your delivery process, and also when post pregnancy, when you're breastfeeding, you have that kind of energy and nutrition in your body, because this is a long journey that you've started. You have to take care of your baby until your baby is self-sufficient and can eat on its own, and get all the nutrition from outside food apart from your breast milk. Make sure that you're eating healthy and you're staying healthy. When you are healthy is when you can take care of your baby as well. So that's it from my side, you guys. I thought this topic was extremely important because a lot of women are not informed about the kind of nutrition that they have to include. They usually turn towards a lot of spicy, yummy junk food, which is okay once in a while, but just binge eating that is not at all healthy. So I just wanted to mention that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, take care and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that. Take care. Bye bye.